Herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von Crowns and Pounds. Ich freue mich, dass ihr eingeschaltet habt und wünsche euch jetzt gute Unterhaltung und viel Spaß. So, ich war schon in Italien. Allerdings habe ich gerade einen Bug gehabt. Und deshalb bin ich leider gezwungen, nochmal von dieser Stelle neu zu spielen. Ich hoffe, dass es jetzt geht.
Yep, let's go.
While you're away, perhaps I could have a look at that seal you
Es
found.
erwartet
It might have
euch.
some connection with the painting.
Yeah, of course. Here, text me if you find anything important.
Es erwartet euch auf jeden Fall eine
Now, let's go
spannende
catch a
Wendung.
plane.
Werdet ihr gleich sehen.
Wow, this place is so empty. What happened here?
So, unser Vater hat uns ja per Telefon mitgeteilt, dass wir auf den Plaza del Campo gehen sollen. Piazza, meine ich. Das glaube ich heißt aber auch Platz. Ihr könnt euch hier Sachen anschauen, aber es ist nicht sehr wichtig. Gar nicht wichtig eigentlich. Geht gleich rüber. So.
Wow, the whole town is here. My dad should be on the balcony.
Genau. Da vermuten wir den Vater. Aber wir kommen nicht hoch.
Hey, you mind moving?
Aber das ist wirklich simpel. Ihr gebt einfach der Ziege den Apfel und alles ist gut.
You want an apple? Ouch!
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Ragazza, perhaps you'd like a balloon?
I'm good, thanks. What is happening here?
Palio di Siena, the most famous horse race in the world.
Can you tell me more about the race?
It would be a pleasure. Since the 14th century, the districts, or contrade, compete in this legendary horse race. Palio di Siena. The jockeys ride bareback around the Piazza del Campo, and the winning contrada gets to gloat in front of their rivals after all is done. It's a pretty big deal here.
What is that goat doing there?
I think someone brought it as a mascot for one of the contrade.
What's with the two different gas canisters?
Oh, H is for helium, and HE is for hydro... Wait, it's the other way around, isn't it? H is hydrogen, and, well, I couldn't remember which is which, so I ordered one of each. They both keep the balloons in the air, so not much difference.
Bye.
So, wir haben eine Wasserstoffflasche und eine Heliumflasche und einen Ballon. Ja. Und wie es jetzt gleich weitergeht, das zeige ich euch. So. Achtung, los geht's.
Excuse me.
Hello, Milda.
Wait, Grandpa?
Take a seat, kid. We've got lots to talk about. I'm sure you're as surprised to see me as I'm surprised to see you.
Well, yeah, the inheritance letter I received said you were dead. I was expecting to find my dad.
Ah, it all makes sense now. I fake my death and leave the country, you get the letter, find my clues, and here we are. I'm sure you have, questions.
That's an understatement. Where's Dad?
I wish I knew, Milda. We weren't on the greatest terms with your father when he returned from the States. All he wanted was to find the crown. He was a bit distant, found a few clues he thought were useful, and then one day he just disappeared.
Disappeared where?
My guess is he was taken by those who were still pursuing the crown. After that, I took a long break from the research. Many years later, considering the political climate, I thought it would be safe to try again. But I was wrong. As soon as I began asking questions, an ex-KGB agent came to my house. That's when I had to flee and fake my own death.
What's with Project Kostche?
As silly as it sounds, the KGB had a program researching artifacts that possessed some unique traits. The crown of Vetus was one of their targets. From what I gathered, they assumed it could bend the minds of others to the wearer's cause.
How was Dad involved in that?
I guess the KGB found out he knows more about the crown and wanted to interrogate him.
Why was Dad researching pagan temples?
I'm not entirely sure. He got interested in them as soon as he returned from the U.S. Those marked words that you found in the poem about Vitus, they were the last message I received from your father. He said they lead to the pagan crown. I never figured out how.
Why are you here in Italy?
Sigismund of Luxembourg was the only lead I had after I fled from Lithuania. Siena was one of his residences, so I assumed there could be some clues to where the crown disappeared.
Did you find anything?
Well, yes. In a letter to the Pope that I found in Siena's library, Sigismund had written a short excerpt about Vitus. He will take the crown and all the powers that come with it to influence all those around him. Once his reign ends, he will have no heirs. The Poles will be weakened, Lithuanians will fight for the crown among themselves, and we will no longer have any threat from the east.
Why did you leave me all those clues?
Well, you were kind of my last hope. If all else fails, I thought perhaps you'd be up for the task. I didn't expect you to arrive before my actual death. But you did. And not only that, you managed to follow my leads and even discover new ones. I'm impressed, Milda. You grew up to be a very resourceful young woman.
Okay. I guess everything makes a bit more sense now.
You got the painting from Vlad?
Yeah, what's so important about it?
Well, I'm not sure myself, but your father was confident it had something to do with the crown's location. Did you find any seals, Milda?
Only one. It's with my friend Joris back home. I would have found another one, but I ran into some complications.
Huh, yes. I couldn't figure out those statues in St. Catherine's myself.
How did you get inside?
Do you have my house keys?
Yeah?
Then you should have the keys from St. Catherine's as well.
Was.
Huh?
While looking for the seal, I worked in a couple of churches as a night guard. First at St. John's, then at St. Catherine's. I would have gotten to the seal there, but unfortunately I was stopped by my untimely fake death. Do you know whose seal you found?
Wir wissen nur, dass auf einem Siegel ein W war. Genau.
Don't remember the name, but the seal had a W sign on it.
Ah, Albertus Custodes. Good. That supports my theory.
What theory?
That the crown was held by the Grand Chancellors. You see, the seal I found, the one mislabeled as a candlestick, was from one of the Radvilas, an extremely influential family. They had plenty of Grand Chancellors in their lineage. Do you by any chance have the list I left in the manuscript?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. As there were 3 seals, I believe the last seal would give us a better understanding of who actually held the crown. However, it's not that simple. The seals indicate the family crest, but not the person himself. That's why we need to find the last seal, Milda. By the way, is that my shirt you're wearing? What did you do to it?
I hate to interrupt this family reunion, but what am I saying? I'm loving it.
Professor, what is happening here?
You've been a smart rat in the attic for too long, Rokas. Thankfully, your granddaughter brought me right back to you.
That is the ex-KGB scum I've been talking about.
Did he have the chance to tell you what happened to your father, Milda?
What does he mean?
Anything that comes out of his mouth is a lie, Milda.
Now. You just don't want to believe. But that's not my concern. Enough prancing around. Give me the seal, Rokas, or I'll have to shoot you.
A gun in a briefcase. How original.
Don't fix what isn't broken, Rokas. Now hand over the seal.
You think I'd be foolish enough to bring it here with me? If you shoot me, all is gone. You won't get anything.
You're right. We can't afford to lose you. But what if I shoot her? She's expendable.
Whoa. I'm not expendable.
Wait. The grown-ups are talking now.
There are too many people here.
Exactly. In a minute, there will be one less. And then, all I'll have to do is to disappear into the crowd. Do you want the classic countdown? Or do you prefer to cooperate without one?
What's in it for you? The project was a failure.
It wasn't a failure. It just wasn't completed.
If I'm going to do anything, I should do it now, while they're bickering.
Supernatural
Okay.
abilities? That's ridiculous.
I
Also,
have
ihr
a
nehmt
lot
einen
of
Apfel.
proof that says it isn't.
Also darauf muss man auch
You
erstmal
can't be
kommen. Dann
serious about
Looks
it.
like the
drückt ihr hier hin auf Erdgeschoss, dann könnt ihr runterschauen.
I am more.
So, jetzt tut ihr den Apfel auf die linke Flasche werfen.
Su, via!
So, dann auf die, schaut ihr wieder nach oben.
The
Nehmt jeder einen
KGB's
Apfel.
Dead. It's never dead, Rokas. It just changed names.
Schaut wieder runter.
The Soviet
Werft den Apfel auf die Heliumflasche. So. So, jetzt hat sich der Schlauch gelöst.
Su, via!
Das heißt, der Ballon ist zwar mit Helium, aber wird jetzt noch mit Wasserstoff gefüllt, was ja hochexplosiv ist. So, da müsst ihr wieder hochschauen. Ich hoffe, dass jetzt funktioniert, weil da war es gleich
You're
der Bug.
catching on.
Ansonsten
Gut.
muss ich leider hier aufhören, bis das gefixt wird. So, jetzt müsst ihr auf den Ballon werfen. Nicht wundern, ihr werdet einmal verfehlen. Oh, jetzt geht's.
Su, via!
Und jetzt hochschauen. Komm, verschwinde.
Dove un palloncino?
Hallo.
Non funziona.
Komm, lass mich. Komm, lass mich.
Non importa.
Wieso dauert denn das so lang? Hallo.
You won't get away
Ja,
with
und jetzt
this.
ist der...
Once I have all the pieces, it won't matter.
Kommt kein Luftballon.
You
was
truly
ist denn
believe
das?
in what you say?
There are many things you
Wie soll
don't
denn das
know.
funktionieren,
So I wouldn't expect you to
wenn
understand.
ich da gar nicht hochschauen kann?
Supernatural abilities? That's ridiculous.
I have a lot of proof that says it isn't.
Mann, Mann, Mann. Ich glaube, die
You
ist
can't be
verbuggt hier.
serious about it.
Why do I have an urge to pop it?
Also Sie sagen, was ich jetzt ständig ausprobiere, es funktioniert aber nicht, dass in dem Moment, wo wir den Apfel, den zweiten Apfel, weil angeblich soll der erste Apfel verfehlen, der hat jetzt aber funktioniert, was mich sehr wundert. Und wenn der Ballon hochsteigt und an uns vorbeisteigt, also, aber das ging nicht, weil wir nicht hier auf den ersten Stock wieder klicken konnten, wegen dem Videosymbol. Dann sollen wir mit dem Feuerzeug, den Ballon anzünden und dann zerplatzt er. Und das sorgt wahrscheinlich für die Ablenkung. Aber es funktioniert nicht. So soll es nämlich normalerweise sein. Der erste Jetzt geht's wieder hoch. Ich komme hier nicht hin.
Su,
Is
via!
anyone else bothered that these things never light up from the first flick?
Dove un palloncino?
Komm, was ist denn das hier für ein Schmarrn?
The KGB's dead.
Hä?
It's never dead, Rokas. It just changed names.
The Soviet Union collapsed. It's over.
Perhaps if we'd had the crown, that wouldn't have happened.
The KGB's
Okay, meine
dead.
Lieben,
It's
ich habe
never dead, Rokas.
mir jetzt
It
mal
just
kurz...
changed
Oh Gott,
names.
dieses Gelaber hier.
The Soviet Union collapsed.
Ich
It's
sag's
over.
euch unten.
Perhaps if we'd had the crown, that wouldn't have happened.
Das nervt wirklich, dieses ständige Gebrabbel, da kann ich überhaupt nichts erzählen. Der Ballon ist zwar jetzt so, es funktioniert aber auch so. Also ich habe es zwar immer noch nicht hinbekommen, aber ich habe mir das jetzt mal angeschaut in einem anderen Video. Bei dem hat es sich ein bisschen anders verhalten. Ihr müsst im Grunde, ich habe es jetzt gerade probiert, ich habe es nicht geschafft, aber es geht auf jeden Fall so. Also ihr müsst den Apfel, hier geht es natürlich nicht, aber ihr könnt ihn hier. Seht ihr das? Hier Ballon. Und dann klickt ihr ganz schnell mit der linken Maustaste. Ihr müsst nur hier hinklicken, dann wird schon erster Stock angezeigt und dann geht ihr sofort aufs Feuerzeug. Und während der Ballon sozusagen ja bei dem Geländer, so hinterm Geländer ist, da könnt ihr ihn schon anklicken und dann müsste es funktionieren. Wir probieren es jetzt. Hoffentlich funktioniert's.
So you're planning to be king of the world?
You're catching on.
Komm schon.
Good.
Jawohl.
Run!
you gibts.
You fool! Get the seal for the old man.
Mann, schwere Geburt, kann ich da nur
Hurry,
sagen.
get on a scooter.
What? Don't I need a key for it?
Check. Some of them could have those silly digital locks. They're easy to crack.
Okay, zu welchem gehen wir? Gehen wir mal zum blauen. Okay, what's this? Zündung. Stift.
What's taking you so long?
I'm trying. I've never done this before.
Get on that scooter and ride, Milda. I'll catch up.
Grandpa?
Hey, you second-hand mobster. Can't catch an old man?
Coole Charaktere.
I need to hurry.
Nee, funktioniert nicht. Geht nicht. Stift. Was heißt da Stift? Ah, ach Gott. Oh Gott. Moment. Ah, okay. Einer stimmt. Ein Stift stimmt. Welch? Ah, so macht man das. Okay. Ah, okay, 2. Okay, der ist richtig. Vermutlich, warte mal. Okay, der war auch richtig. Und der hier? Vielleicht hier? Jawohl.
Got it.
So.
Now I need to get out of here. Whew, finally, a moment of peace.
Milda!
Geil.
He's still after us. Come closer, Milda. I will try to lead them away from you, but you have to take my seal and find the crown.
That.
Alter.
Hand it over.
Milda, drive closer. You need to take it from me.
Der hockt auf meinem Roller, Mann.
Milda!
Geile Farbe. Ja, wie mache ich
He's
denn das?
preventing me from getting closer to Grandpa. I need to find a way to separate them.
Gott,
Milda, drive closer. You need to take it from me.
She's not going anywhere. Hand it over.
Milda!
Wie mache ich das? Was muss ich machen hier?
I need to get close to him to get the seal.
Drive
I
closer.
need to get close to him to get the seal.
What?
She's not going anywhere. Hand it over.
Milda! Milda, drive closer. You need to take it from me.
She's not going
I
anywhere.
need to get close to him to get the seal.
Ja, aber wie komme ich denn darüber? Ach Gott, das Pedal.
Oh, my scooter is damaged. I can barely keep up with them. Oh, my scooter is damaged.
Ach, jetzt sagt er mal links.
Milda,
Oh,
drive.
my scooter is damaged. I can barely keep up with them.
Hand it over.
Oh, my scooter is damaged. I can barely keep up with them. Oh, my scooter is damaged. I can barely keep up with them.
Milda! Milda, drive closer. You need to take it from me.
She's not going anywhere. Hand it over. Oh, you little...
Oh,
Take it,
endlich.
Milda.
Got it! it!
Now it's all in your hands.
Oh, she's not going anywhere.
Yes, she is. Good luck, kid.
Grandpa!
Oh Mann, ey, also das ist ja manchmal wirklich Haare raufend. So, schnell weg. Genau. Dana, ja. Worte, Dana, Worte. Also, ich habe Alfred die Skizze gezeigt. Ich habe dich wie eine Geheimagentin gezeichnet, die versucht, der Gefangenschaft zu entkommen. Wie hast du mich gezeichnet? Hm. Okay. Oh. Wo bist du jetzt? Ich bin gerade aus Italien eingeflogen. Zurück in Vilnius. Am Flughafen. Ja, ich weiß gar nicht, wo wir sind. Ich glaube hier. Ja. Nö.
Wow. That's a crazy story.
Then Grandpa looked at me profoundly and said, "Good luck, kid," and crashed into the thug's bike, giving me time to escape.
Holy macaronis. Is he okay?
No idea. He doesn't reply to my messages. But knowing him, I bet he found his way out of it. Any news with the painting?
Well, I did some research with Dana, but we didn't really want to mess with anything before you got back.
All right, let's give her a call and see what we've got.
Heyo!
Dana!
Dana!
Milda!
Yours!
Hey, you two.
Dana, we're looking at the painting. Tell me what you got.
My guess is it's an overpaint.
As in there's another painting underneath?
Well, yes, but not all of it.
What do you mean?
It's only partially covered. At least, that's how it looks in some places.
Uh-huh. So how do we get to the real painting?
Do you have an x-ray machine on you?
No.
Right, so there's another option to remove some old coats of paint, but you will be basically ruining artwork.
I'll be careful. Just tell me what to do.
Okay, you need to find some acid, strong alcohol, and a clean cloth.
I thought we were preparing to scrub some paint, not organizing a wild party.
You should be glad I didn't ask you to get a paint stripper.
All right, hold on. Let me find something suitable.
Okay. Bei die Ärmel könnte man als Tuch verwenden, dann eventuell die unsichtbare Tinte. Und noch was. Starker Alkohol. Ja gut, da ist ja Alkohol drin. Oder das hier. Weiß ich nicht. Wollen wir mal.
This could probably work, but I need to find some cloth to use it with.
Okay. Okay.
Hey Dana, do you think the invisible ink will work? It has alcohol and lemon juice in it.
I guess it could.
Right. So what do I do now?
Pour a bit of the solution on the rag and then slowly start scrubbing the paint. It should turn into this kind of mushy rubber and then come off.
Shouldn't we figure out what to scrub first?
Oh, absolutely. We should discuss and understand the context first. That way we can keep the real parts intact.
All right, let's see. Any ideas about the text?
Vytautas died in 1430 and he was 80 years old at the time. He doesn't look like he's 80 here.
Yeah, the timeline seems ridiculous. Unless it was painted by Jan van Eyck or some other genius, the earliest time for such realism is the end of the 15th century.
You're saying it's painted by a genius painter?
No, I'm saying it's fake.
Okay, was müssen wir machen? Ah, okay. Zepter, Siegel, Robe, Hintergrund, Krone, Gesicht.
Well, whoever painted over this face knew that someone could recognize this person.
So, war's das schon oder müssen wir noch mehr weg? Keine Ahnung. Krone?
Oh no, you're ruining the painting!
Naja, so gut ist das Bild gar nicht.
It's not that good of a painting to begin with.
With all honesty, you're not the best judge of that. Please try to be more careful. This really triggers me.
Okay, Gesicht war schon mal gut. Wie wäre es denn mit dem Siegel?
Huh.
Ha!
The symbol, I feel like I've seen it somewhere.
Ja, das haben wir auf den 2 Blättern gesehen. Da war dieses Symbol. So, was müssen wir da? Müssen wir noch weitermachen? Zepter?
Milda, are you trying to make me angry?
Machen wir es nochmal. Entschuldigung. Wirklich nicht. Die Sache ist verwirrend.
I'm
ja,
really
aber
not.
sowas
This
von.
thing is confusing.
I really can't watch this. If you mess up again, I'll hang up. Seriously.
Ernsthaft? Wo soll ich denn das wissen? Na, niemals die Robe. Oder den Hintergrund. Nehmen wir mal den Hintergrund.
Okay, that's it.
Das
If you
war's.
want to do it yourself and destroy everything, I'm out.
Hätte doch sein können.
Ouch.
Mann. Unfassbar.
Ugh, she's so whiny sometimes.
Well, it seems we'll have to continue without her.
Ja, besser so. So, Robe.
Oops. I guess there was no other layer.
Jetzt haben wir es dann gleich komplett zerstört. Text.
It seems that might be the last wearer of the crown then.
And according to the message, the crown was left at a pagan temple. Interesting.
What else?
I think we've uncovered everything. We need to figure out who that guy is.
Ich werde der Letzte sein, der diesen Segen und Fluch trägt. Lasst den Tempel der alten Götter diese gefährliche Krone bewachen. Okay, was müssen wir noch machen? Sind wir schon durch? Jetzt ist im Grunde auch schon wurscht. Gehen wir da nochmal drüber.
Oops. I guess there was no other layer.
Okay, das war nicht gut. Krone haben wir schon, Robe haben wir schon, Zepter haben wir, Gesicht.
I don't think there can be anything underneath this.
Nee, ich glaube auch nicht. Ja, dann gibt's da nichts mehr. Meine ich. Kommen aber da auch nicht raus. Das heißt, es fehlt noch was, oder? Doch, wir kommen raus. Was nun? Also, der hat dieses Symbol. Wir haben das hier. Wo ist es jetzt hin? Hallo? Hallo, jetzt ist es weg. Das Sag mal, was ist denn mit dem Spiel los hier? Ah, jetzt hat sie es schon hingelegt. Mein Gott, also. Wer ist das? Also das Symbol ist auf jeden Fall dieses hier. Und dieses hier, aber der ist es nicht. Hier ist es gar nicht, also muss es die zweite Seite sein. Das sieht mir aus, wie wenn das der hier ist.
I think it's the same guy from the painting. Launa Sapiega.
I think you're right. So as far as we know, he might be the last person to have the crown.
Mm-hmm. And if the text is correct, he must have hidden it in a pagan temple.
But they're all destroyed by now. Likely some church was built on top of its ruins.
Is it possible that such a church could still hide the crown?
Well, I guess it's not impossible.
Okay. Wir müssen wieder was kombinieren. Also der Typ ist auf jeden Fall der Saipjäger. Und höchstwahrscheinlich das hier.
A pagan temple in Sapiega Palace territory.
Genau.
Could this be it? I should talk to Joris about this. Joris, I have a theory.
Uh-huh.
I read that there is a pagan temple near Sapiega Palace.
I don't think there are any pagan temples there, but I think there's a church.
Many churches were built on top of pagan temples, right? If the crown wasn't moved, my best bet would be it's somewhere there.
You might be right. However, we still need the third seal.
Yep. Grandpa gave me the key from St. Catherine's. He was after the seal, so he got a job there as a night guard.
Nice. Ready to go?
Let's go.
All right, the last seal should be in there.
Yep, let's get inside.
Breaking into a church. Feeling like a true adventurer. And, not gonna lie, a little bit like a criminal.
Relax. We're not breaking in. We've got a key, so it's, you know, we're just visiting.
Is that what you're going to tell the judge? Just visiting?
Don't worry. We're doing this for the greater good.
Oh, God. Now you sound like a movie villain.
Okay, stop. You're making me nervous.
I'm sorry. Let's go.
Ja, wir gehen in der nächsten Folge natürlich in die Kirche. Ich hoffe, es hat euch einigermaßen Spaß gemacht. Es war etwas tricky, das mit dem Ballon, zumal der auch sichtlich verbuggt war. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet genauso viel Glück, dass ihr das geschafft habt und auch die Fahrt auf dem Motorroller. Das war super nervig. Eigentlich total simpel, wenn man weiß, was man machen muss. Aber mir ist es ja anfangs überhaupt nicht geglückt. Ja, ich danke fürs Zusehen. Ich würde mich freuen, wenn ihr bei der nächsten Folge wieder mit dabei seid. Ich wünsche euch jetzt noch einen schönen Abend und bis bald. Macht's gut. Ciao.